Alright, folks, welcome back. Okay, so, just one folks, we're here back with a new video. This is my very first live stream of the early access version of a game called Lost Skies. If you've ever heard of a game called Worlds Adrift, this is, from what I've understood, and my buddy Spry told me, basically the reincarnation of that game. No, it's not a remake of Worlds Adrift, it's literally the reincarnation. Like, Worlds Adrift died, and then this is basically the great-grandchild of that. Because Worlds Adrift already died. They buried it, basically, and then this is something they basically made from the DNA of Worlds Adrift, I think. It may sound weird, but honestly, I'm just kind of trying to understand exactly how this game... I never played Worlds Adrift, because I'm assuming back when that game was actually a thing, I was probably playing Farming Simulator in GTA 5 whenever I first got it. Like, very first got the game. Maybe even GTA San Andreas. I don't know. I don't really know when Worlds Adrift was relevant as far as, like, the time period, like, year. I don't really know what year it was actually relevant, like when it launched or when it was really popular or whatever. I never really did any detailed evidence of it. At least I think it's World Adrift. I think that's what Sprite told me. I'm honestly not really sure. But honestly, I thought he was going to be joining me to play the game, but I mean, I did send him a message and he still hasn't responded, so I don't know what to do. Anyways, let's get started, I guess. Let's check our settings first to make sure everything is perfectly the perfect way. Grapple free aim. I don't really know what that is, but sure. General controls, audio, monitor. Oh, well, I don't really know, so I'm just gonna say everything's okay. Let's create a new character. Wow, very strange looking characters. Bandinia. A people swallowed up in the shadow of Sabor, oppressed and through abundant slavery, the Bandini were ever tenacious, resisting the influence of their neighboring superpower as much as possible. Their capital city of Darat was famous for hidden secrets and culture, a truly remarkable place if you knew where to go. Their open markets are crowded and messy, but filled with treasures. Bandini are known for their remarkable aptitude for languages and the creation of the much-loved Larball, the most popular sport in the old world. I don't even understand what that is. Okay, so this one basically is like a snowy person. Swamp person. A city person, maybe? Or, like, you know, high superpowered type person, maybe? Shared a natural land border with the something mountains. There's a lot here to actually read, but I'm guessing each one of these is a different race of person or a different colony or something. But honestly, I'm thinking this one. Or this one. Probably this one, though. Okay. I guess that'll work. I like this one. That'll work. Okay, now we're going to, I guess we're going to play this because honestly, I don't really know what else to do. I've never played any game like this, so honestly, I'm a little worried about my skill as far as like actually being able to play this decently. You may notice that in the description there's not very much. That's probably because I'm horrible at writing descriptions. It doesn't matter what I'm playing, the descriptions are going to be so sad because I don't really know. I don't know what to write. That's mainly the biggest thing. Like what to type out, I only know how to make like welcome back folks, this yada yada happened, yada yada this, and sort of kind of this, but it's like you're just dipping your toe into the information at best. It's not like any in-depth thing because I really don't know what to write. So it's more like just kind of the same mumbo jumbo in every single description. It's going to be more or less the same because I don't really know what to write. Now they'll be different based on the game that I'm playing, but anyways. Play this friends only. Not exactly original, but whatever. I'm mainly just playing the early access. I know Spry is probably not going to be too happy that he missed it, but whatever. I wanted to play this game as soon as possible. Spry probably has to work tomorrow, so that's probably why he's sleeping right now. Maybe. Bam. Click. Loading! I have pizza sitting right here, but honestly, the pizza's not exactly that great. I know they were extremely busy when I was at work, and I wanted pizza, but I'm not exactly... It's just not exactly the greatest. I mean, yeah, it's okay, but... Foundation was a world of diverse civilizations and cultures that had full command of the land, sea, and sky. In the peak of their golden age, a calamity struck the world, tearing it apart, leaving only fragments floating among the clouds. You are a survivor now awakened after centuries of something I don't know. You'll have to read the rest of it. You'll have to like pause and go back and read the rest of it because honestly, I can't. I'm unable to read that fast. What is this? Click. Subject arisen successfully, awaiting response to determined cognitive abilities. What? Response sufficient. I am the survival assistant assigned to this ARC, designated designation ASA. I am to guide you in successfully rehabilitating to the outside world. Though we are dealing with a number of unforeseen circumstances. A cataclysmic was wrought on the outside world, and I fear not much is left. You have been aboard this ark for some time. Unfortunately, there are gaps in my memory banks. I do not know your place of origin. A common side effect of prolonged cryostasis. Your memory may return in time, though my limited data access is unable to say for sure. No point in screaming. I don't have any data before the ark crashed, though I suspect we were attacked. My core directive was to ensure your safety and only wake you if I had run out of options. I am out of options. I can see from the inventory logs that this ark once held numerous supplies and equipment, but it appears that they were deliberately jettisoned some time ago. This ark can no longer fly, but it can still manufacture items and equipment for you. Our best chance of survival is to explore the outside world for technology and find any means of constructing a sky ship. Whoppa. Take this prism. It is a direct link between you and I. It will track and log everything you find. Allow me to create equipment and tools to assist your journey. I have already scanned the local environment and created a list of objects that will help you with your immediate investigation. Please check the crafting station to depart the ark when ready. Anyways, I had to swallow real quick, so it might have sounded like I was reading a little faster than I should have. But I had that little tickle in my throat, like I needed to swallow. It was making it harder to read efficiently, so I was trying to finish quicker. Coral flare, makeshift cloth, and makeshift glider. Crude Atlas lifter. Crude throwable Atlas powered device capable of lifting some objects. Can be equipped to the toolbar. Okay. Let us go outside. Rock. I can't punch that. Can I punch a tree? Let us go and find out. No, I can't. Okay. There's some animals here. They're gonna run away probably. Bye. Yep, I ain't making that. Ooh, there's some ruins over there. I wonder what those are. Die, creature. Die by my fist of awesomeness. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Craft the ark if you see if you craft it. There are some interesting inner signals in the ruins on the island across from the ark. Okay, let us check and scan things. Scanning everything I can get my hands on. I guess I can't scan a stone. Decot berries. There's a branch here. I guess the only thing I can really do is just gather what I can find on this island and bring it back inside. And see if I can craft something out of the materials I can collect here, as well as any food I can find. Look at those islands way over there. Bruh! Ooh, it's a floating thing. An Atlas shrimp. What? Weird thing. Does it sound like somebody's hitting over freaking using a pickaxe on something? Common female siren horn found throughout Sarabor, usually passive unless provoked, though likely to flee rather than defend itself. I guess we could go around the other side and see if there's anything else on the other side, because there's not much here. But I guess there should be just enough materials on this island to allow me to actually get off the island. Plus maybe a little extra. Hopefully there's actually enough sprinting skill increased a little too. Yes, I will keep sprinting and learning and upgrading my sprinting ability, because I like to be able to run away from bad guys if I need to. So I'm going to exercise the crap out of my character to upgrade my sprinting ability and my ability to run away. I need to take a breather. There is metal here. Discovered common metal deposit. Metal deposit. Looks like a piece of an engine. I can't really see anything, but I'm going to try to collect whatever I can get off this island. It probably would be useful for me to just kind of collect everything I can get my hands on and take it back to the ship so I can store it up for later. At least until I can get myself a sky ship going. Running. Exercise. Whoa, I can climb. There's not that much down here that can actually be useful, but still. There's a little bag down here. There's metal. This would probably be a great spot to land. Like, if you were to be able to dock here, this would be a great spot to build a base, is right down here. So it's not on the surface, so it can't be spotted by enemies. Like, if there's, like, enemy airships or whatever, it'd be the perfect spot to stop. Especially if you have a really small airship. Ah, yes. We're upgraded our running skill to level 3. Still needs improvement. We need more. I'm assuming the burning coral can be used to make coral flares. So, yes. I'm just kind of going to keep hitting the E button hitting my E button as I run around so I can pick up whatever. If I can't see it, I won't be able to grab it if I don't see it. So just keep hitting the E button as I'm walking around to make sure I don't miss anything in these bushes. No wonder the pods were jettisoned. That damn thing crashed. It crashed into something. It crashed on this giant island. You wonder why it freaking you wonder why the pods were probably jettisoned. They probably fell off. Maybe they probably just fell off because the ship hit something and it probably knocked them off. I mean, if it's being flown by AI, you have to understand that AI can't do everything. They're not perfect, especially in scenarios like this where the islands can basically move at will. If they're pushed around, these islands are probably not actually like gravitationally anchored in place. So, I mean, I guess realistically, if this was real life, if you were to crash into that island, it would probably move. If whatever you hit it with was big enough, it would probably crash, and the island would move like half an inch. Anyways, we got stuff, so let's see. Let's just craft a whole bunch of cloth. My belt. I don't know, will I even be able to get back up here? I'll take one stack of berries with me, but I'll leave the rest. I'll leave this cloth too. Mushrooms, sticks. I'll probably take the sticks. I'll keep the glider and the bandages on me, as well as a little food. Okay. Once equipped, you can press pause while in the air to deploy the glider. Yay! I don't know what that is, but it looks weird, so I'm gonna follow it. It probably is taking me somewhere. I'll explore the island later. This is probably taking me somewhere. I was probably supposed to follow this weird little drone thing that looks like a little helper robot. Climb up the wall and hit the activation button. Let's see. Alright, I got armor now, even if it's only a little bit. I'm assuming I can upgrade my climbing ability as well. I fell! If any survivors find this data pad, that damn defense turret has gone haywire. It started up when we activated the energy walls and wiped out most of the group. It was that or let this place completely fall apart. I got hit pretty hard. My last hope is sending out a data drone to find help, but if this is how I ascend, then so be it. We are gods. I don't think so, but whatever, sure. I found a crude pistol. I found a gun. I don't think this is a good idea, but I guess maybe I need this? This drone has landed. Climb up the wall. Take that, you stupid little drone. Die. Nope, I'm not answering you, Tank. I'm busy live streaming. Let us go up here and gather materials as we see fit. What is this? Can I make, let's see, what else can I make? A command utilizing coral to create igniting spark. And a battery. I'll hold on to those blueprints for later. And if, what's this? Energy wall. I'm gonna assume I probably can't actually get press and seek out other ruins. Perhaps we could find survivors and more technology. Ugh. Trap. Womp womp. Those are some really big rocks, bro. Scan the rock. A loose boulder. No shit, Sherlock. Let's go. Outside. Oh, wait. Grab this before we leave and make sure we're not missing anything else. Oh, what's this? That's one down. Well, obviously, it's probably a good thing that I have, like, a backpack. Chunks of an eroded some can be used to build solid foundations, too heavy for use on a skyship. Let's go do a little rappy here and get some regen going. I'm going to collect some more food and materials from around this area before I move on. Anyways, if Tank wants to talk, I will. And just text me again, because I was trying to solve a puzzle at that specific point. I was trying to figure out something. I'm sorry. My bad. Anyways, forgive me if I was rude or disrespectful. What is over here? Mainly because I know Spry wants to play this, and I actually got it for him because me and him were actually wanting to play it together, but I'm guessing he's sleeping, so he's gonna miss the first part of the game. I'll probably already have a skyship, even just a small skyship, by the time he actually does join. But at least he won't have to worry about collecting all the little baby details and stuff of actually getting one. Unless he just wants me to start over, and if that's the case, I will happily. But I'll have enough knowledge put away that I can actually understand what to do first. But I won't say anything to him. Because Spry is the type of person that likes to discover everything himself, at least for the first time. He's not really keen on having a lot of help, at least unless he actually needs it. He's not one to actually... Well, I guess he will accept help if necessary, but if it's forced on him, he's not going to like it very much. What's down here? I mainly just don't want to miss anything. Food or otherwise. I'm already level 4 in sprinting. Maybe it uses less stamina if I keep upgrading or leveling up. I don't really know what this is, but we'll make some. Oh, it's bright down here now. It's best for us to get through this area as efficiently as possible so we can get back upstairs. So we can continue press on to the next area. Although I do kind of want to go check out that other whole passageway that was over here on this first island, because there was a little passageway that went under that looked like it led to some ruins of some kind. And there might have been more resources down there. Let's go down in here and see what's down here. There we go. Reducio Squad Mission Report number 264. Mission parameters have drastically changed. I have found construction plans and schematics for a shipyard within a databank with enough materials. Leaving this island is within reach. I felt rupture occur on the island, as no doubt we all did. I'll send a drone back to camp with a copy of this report. Once Agbenda Squad receives this report, head to the facility on the southernmost reaches of the island. I have our salvation. We are gods. I'm guessing that's just some kind of a farewell or end of report type thing. There's a lot of bad stuff. I'm assuming the grappling hook is used to move big giant rocks like that. There's scrap metal down here. I must collect all of it. Obviously, the stones and stuff like that are used to morally build your island. If you have like a private island or something that you're going to be using as your own personal base. Because I highly doubt you're going to be able to carry all your resources on your airship with you. You're only going to be able to carry whatever you find. Most of your stuff is going to be stored on your main island, where all your house is and stuff. But Spry will probably have already joined us by that time, or at least I hope so, because I don't want to get that far in the game without him being here to at least somewhat enjoy this, because he wanted to follow along with the adventures and join us, and I don't want him to miss out. I'd feel bad if he missed out on too much of the story. There's a lot of stuff around here I can pick up and get like a bunch of plants around here I can actually get. These must have grown while I was on the other island. Stuff must respawn after you leave one island and come back to another one. The stuff must actually respawn. So, or either that or drastically increase in volume. Because there wasn't nearly this much stuff on the island the last time I was on. I'll probably go downstairs and check out the cave real quick. You know what? Never mind. I'll build it elsewhere, but I will go down to this cave real quick and check and see if there's any more resources down here. As I would have guessed, there's at least a little bit of stuff to put down here again. I can't eat more right now. I'd assume whenever you place down an actual cooking station, you could probably cook some of the food together to make dishes or whatever, maybe. Like grilled mushrooms or whatever. Now, let's get off this island and head for the next major island. I will probably not come back to this island again unless I actually have to. Unless I plan to set up a base on this island, but I doubt it. I'll probably set up on something a little bit smaller, probably. Or something that doesn't have a giant freaking spaceship sitting on it. I know that there's probably at least a somewhat semblance of some weight or something in the game. So, like, the more you collect, probably there might be at least somewhat of a weight system, maybe. If not, then I don't know. There might not be a weight system in the game just yet. I'm gonna pick up as much wood as I can get because I'll probably end up needing a lot of it. But most likely I'm gonna actually need real trees and larger stone, like mostly large wood probably. Across the bridge. It's very bright on this island. Oh look, it's another one of these service drones. Or scout drones. on, words. Ow. Ow. Wrap it up, people, wrap up. That hurt a lot. Get out of there, Seraph has found us. The path to the camp is broken apart. Kilko, you have the grappling hook. We can't make it without you. Message send failed. Alright, so that's the last piece of the armor that I will have is this, and then I've got some more bandages. Well, I'm going to stick around this island for a little bit, and I'm going to grab everything I can as far as useful materials. I'd love to be able to break these big rocks here, but I can't because I don't have the right equipment, because I don't have a pickaxe or something that can allow me to break these giant rocks. I know I passed by at least a few things on my way through, so I'm running back through to see if I can find anything else I might have missed. Well, what would be nice is that I'm going to keep dodging around so I can practice and upgrade my skill in dodging so I can at least get a little higher. I might do some more climbing so I can get some experience and some leveling up in that as well, so I can climb farther before my energy runs dry. Nothing up there. Although there is plenty of materials and berries and stuff around here, I don't know what I'm going to use all these berries for. Maybe I can make it into some kind of juice. That'd be great. Some kind of, like, berry juice or something. Anyways, the world is basically all but shattered. I wonder, I don't know exactly what happened to make it do this, but I know it probably was not fun. I also don't know what the seraph is, so I can't say for sure what the seraph is, but I know it's probably not a good thing. I know I'm probably gonna have to find a way to jump on, get over to that island. So it's probably, this right here is probably gonna be the island I learn where to build the shipyard or get the appropriate research materials to actually be able to build the shipyard. If not, I don't know where I'm going to get it, but I assume it's here because I know I'm not getting to the next island without some kind of ascension device, like grappling hook or something maybe. I know there's a lot of materials on this island, so that's why I'm trying to just run around and see what all I can find. Anyways, let's get inside now, because I'm pretty sure we've gotten just about everything we can find on this island without a more deep and thorough analysis of the island, as far as, like, scavenging the island will take time. I mean, it's not like I'm going to find everything on the first trip, but obviously I probably need to hurry up and figure out where the rest of the good stuff is. Pickaxes, shards, weapons for fighting creatures. Oh look, there's another one. Cabana Squad Mission Report number 873. This will be our last mission report. Watch post Telemon failed to report Seraph forces. This facility was invaded and would take in many casualties. Energy walls were subsequently activated from elsewhere, trapping what survivors are left. The last grappling hook was entrusted to me. I fear what will befall the rest of the crew without it. My failure does not deserve ascension. Calico something. We are gods. Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to for sure. Then release with Q. Whenever the grappling icon is displayed, use the 4 or Q key to fire the grappling hook, then reel it in or out with shift. Ow. Okay, I think I've got it now. I don't want to miss any resources, because, I mean, all the resources I can find are bonus materials for me to use for crafting. Okay. Ow. It works, but it's still slightly painful. I guess this is the way out, so I probably need to go over there in order to... Nice. Alright, let's run out of here. Puzzles. Generator pylons. An old damaged generator, its energy pylons have been thrown or placed nearby. Attach a grappling hook to the center of the generator to electrify the cable, then wrap it around all the nearby pylons to kickstart the generator. Be aware that sometimes pylons may need something. Beware that sometimes pylons may need to be activated in a certain order, or there may be extra pylons that are not part of the solution. Oh, I have a little booster on me. Nice. Saved myself from falling to my death. Grapple up to the higher island. You mean that one? Okay. Nice. I made it without dying. Onwards and upwards complete. Ah! It's an enemy. Fire. Gotta go grab up the light ammunition that thing has in its storage. I don't want to waste any additional ammo that I don't already have. Okay, so day 3, we salvaged what we can from the frigate. It's a wonder we even escaped a herald. We found an adequate spot for the main camp. We'll separate the crews and squads and start investigating nearby buildings. Maybe we can still make it out of this. Day 26, Kelko and Tellus squads are headed to the southern part of the island. And the land ruptured gods. I hope the Seraph haven't heard it. At least Coco has the graveling hope they won't be stranded. Day 27, no report from the southern squads. It's been a day since the rupture. I mustn't lose hope. We are gods. I'd assume the Seraph are like the giant creatures that fly around and assault assault your frigates and stuff. That's probably what actually shot down my ship, my Ark. If my Ark was actually flying, it might have already been crashed at that point. Maybe. But who knows how old that stuff actually is. There's a lot of good materials around here just kind of sitting. Uh-oh. Some scanning. You can use the radar to scan objects in the world, equip it from the toolbar. Crew of the God Hand frigate, I have been given sole responsibility to guard this databank. Power you entrust to me is not misplaced. I will make this building impenetrable. No one will get in, not even the Seraph. We are gods. I'm not really sure what you were trying to do here, but it seems like you might possibly fail. It looks like I can actually make one of these. At least I can make one for spry if I need to. Well, let's see where this thing takes me. This is one way to get across. And paraglide. Safe, return and landing. I'm good. That was fun. Anyways, let's get into the lock, find the thing, and learn what we can from this data disk and use it to learn the appropriate materials. Spend and acquire. Okay. Excellent work. This technology uses the anti-gravity properties of the Atlas energy to lift and move heavy objects. It should allow us to remove this boulder blocking the cape beneath the arc. Wait, slow down. What's Atlas energy? Atlas is a valuable material found throughout the world, and when activated by an electrical current, it creates an anti-mass field around it that can counter the effects of gravity. This arc we're in is powered by Atlas. It is the thing that enabled it to fly. Does this mean that if I attach one of these lifters to something, it should float away? Affirmative. The technology of the previous age relied heavily on the properties of Atlas. Without it, there would be no sky travel, no international trade, or no Tobias Coot and everlasting balloons. The value of the latter is questionable. What happened to the world? The world of Foundation experienced an incredible technological and sociological revolution as Atlas began to permeate every aspect of daily life. My memory banks do not contain enough information about the eventual end of the world, but I do know the world was once whole, and the events leading to its current state would evolve unfathomable destructive power. How do you know all of this? I thought your database was fragmented. I have access to only the most basic data required to perform my duties. Apparently, my gray saw fit to include information pertaining to the Atlas, the historical impacts of its dissemination, unless we can find a way to repair it or otherwise supplement my memory banks. Anything beyond that would be more speculation on my part. Traditionally, it was mined from crystals deep underground, although I've detected some small creatures in the forest outside the ark that appear infused with this energy. I do not know if the Atlas they contain can be harvested. It is certainly worth investigating. Look for any shrimp-like that floats in the woods, and I shall leave the extraction to you. Okay, so I guess I need to find some of these creatures, these little shrimp creatures that are flying and floating around. There's another piece of another single Atlas dust. The fact that I just got a crap load of Atlas dust from killing these shrimp things is pretty dang cool. And it seems like they just kind of keep respawning whenever I'm not looking at a specific spot. They respawn. Which means I could basically infinitely harvest this stuff, provided I have enough metal to keep making ammo. A crude, throwable Atlas power device capable of lifting some objects can be equipped in the toolbar. Alright, I have the throwable Atlas device equipped. We are ready. I can't miss out on collecting all this potential scrap. I could use this elsewhere, so I gotta make sure I grab it. We fly and float away really slowly. I wonder how far it'll actually go. Okay, I guess I can control the gravity, at least for the most part. Unknown signals detected. Drone spawner! It's an enemy! So many of these damn things in here now. Nice. Discovered a printing matrix. Learn schematics for printing matrix. Discovered a Seraph nano energy. Learn schematics for an energy saw. World Destroyer. It's the Stinger. It's come to kill me. It's flying around like a giant space turtle. I bet it inside that they can launch orbital bomb except from its shell. They have like weaponry on there that don't fire anything. That thing is really scary. Like honestly, it may just be a giant flying space turtle squid thing, but still, the noise it made whenever it came out. whenever it just came into existence was really weird and creepy. We're making excellent progress. With the ability to construct a skyscape, you'll be able to leave this island and explore the rest of this region. However, we still need resources to construct it. I have been able to decode the Seraph technology you found, and I have integrated it into my own program. Several new schematics are available for use that should aid you in harvesting the required materials. What sort of schematics? I have created schematics for constructing a pulse hammer and an energy saw. I named them myself. I hope the creative outburst is acceptable. The pulse hammer uses harmonic resonance to break apart rocks. The energy saw is highly efficient in cutting through certain organic materials, such as wood. I'm sure that either could be used as weapons in a pinch, but neither would be particularly effective. If we found more of this Seraph tech, could you create more schematics? It's possible, yes, but it's imperative that you find more data disks so that I can continue building an understanding of this region and its technology. Once I have access to greater knowledge and more schematics, I should be able to find new ways of integrating this Seraph technology. Neither do I, but that is the only way either of us are leaving this island. My memory banks will at least contain a functional understanding of ship flight, so I'll be able to guide you through the process. You might consider this on-the-job training. This primary constructions of most Korea are metal and wood. It is possible that the higher quality materials exist elsewhere, perhaps more favorable properties. So what? That thing's just gonna fly around like a giant space turtle in this region alone. It's probably gonna wait till I actually get that thing, get my skyship up, and it's like, attack! Here it comes again, still flying around. It's literally a freaking energy saw. Let's just start crafting building pieces, because we're going to need a lot of materials in order to actually build this skyship building thing. I'm assuming skyships need some form of fuel to fly, aside from just forged atlas. Maybe they're like, it's like a fuel thing. Beginning construction of the shipyard forging thing. Cool. Wow. I think I like the skiff more than anything else. Nah, I'm not really a fan of this yacht one. I don't really know what that is, but I like the skiff more than anything else. I'm not liking this one. Okay, never mind. But I kept the one I wanted. Create new airship thing from scratch. Okay, ship sections. Okay, so what we need to do is click on this and bend it back like that. And we can add a single section back here like that, and that'll be our control point, probably. I guess it'll just be that for now. Well, I mean, I've got that. It ain't much, but hell, it's something. Anyways, I need a lot more wood. Timber! Destroy everything. Destroy all the trees and gather all the wood. I am at 100 pine wood right now. Now I've got to follow this thing until it lands on its little crafting station, so I'm assuming I can open this crafting box. One power core and one ammo. Well, there is some scrap metal down here, but I doubt very seriously this can be used as a form of, you probably can't use any of this, but I mean, hell, it's better to grab it all while I'm down here. I'm not even gonna bother taking the short route up. Faster way up. I don't even know where the giant flying turtle thing is. It probably got bored of hanging around and just decided to say, nope, I'm leaving. What's that up there? Some kind of flying city? Maybe. Might be what that is. Okay, so it literally is a pulse hammer. What are y'all talking about not being effective? Bruh. Ow. Break, and break, break, break. I'm trying to be careful, make sure I harvest all the rock off this thing before the rock blows up. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm trying to be careful so I don't blow the rock up by accident. Well, that should be good enough. The rest of the skyship parts will most likely come to me. I'll be able to probably leave the island once I get my skyship built. I guess I'd put Jason Waller because I guess I forgot to. I guess I didn't put the K on there. Oops. I guess I don't have quite enough materials. Cutting trees to be able to get my skyship's frame built so I can actually become airworthy. What should I name my ship though? The Air Jackal. Nice, okay. Sure then. I don't exactly know how to get a core though, but whatever. Ah, okay. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to build like some other parts to it, like probably like a ladder or something. I won't have this ship forever because obviously my ship's not exactly pretty. Oh, this is so weird. Ow. Drone spawner. Forces of the Seraphs. Embedded mechanical devices with advanced replication technology appears to use molecular printing to produce all the drones as required. The tough outer armored barrier provides a barrier against conventional firearms, is just waiting for an opening to attack its inner core. Well, it's not exactly perfect, but... Okay, so we're going to go like this. Maybe we'll do something like that. No. There. It's super square now, for the most part. Which is kind of what I was wanting. Well, I mean, I need space in order to actually be able to do that. A simple trick that creates a successful grappling point to help you back aboard your ship. I guess I've run out of wood. $537. Fish. Well, time sure flies when you're playing a game that's actually fun. Timber! I don't want to waste or lose any wood. Well, this Ark ship clearly had rocket engines, like Atlas-propelled rockets of some form, like propulsion jets of some form. Well, I'm hopefully at least going to get most of the ship built by the time I actually have to get off. Onwards! It's only going to be a little bit, enough to build like 1 or 2 more parts on the ship. I need wood and cloth, and I'm probably gonna have one square sail and one triangle sail here and one triangle sail there. But I'm gonna have to move this stairs. Nah, I don't even need stairs, honestly. Well, I'm gonna need to make food and water, food for the trip, most likely. I'm surprised not too upset at me. Maybe he'll be happy that I've already got at least a partial skyship going. Unless I manage to get the entire thing running. I'd assume you can end up upgrading your once you get, you know, more powerful and more abilities and stuff. You'll be able to build massive skyships that can go head to head with those giant creatures out there. Because I have a feeling that's probably what you're going to need. You're probably going to need to have a ship that could go head to head with them if you're going to survive very long. A little bit more materials. I'm just crafting all the food I can. I'll probably end up actually needing more metal You would actually want to get at least a partial ship with mostly metal, so you can actually make a more hardcore battleship. Because like sky ships are meant to be fast, but also more durable. We're just gonna add some extra power to this. I'm adding some fencing to this so I don't accidentally fall off. Because knowing my clumsy batonkas, I'd end up falling off when while I'm trying to place something. I'd end up falling off because I'm trying to get the angle just right or something. And I'm pretty sure once we get it out of this protective bubble, I'll probably fall to my death if I literally, and, you know, all that. Obviously, I want to try to put at least some protective railing on here. Well, you need metal and cloth, so I have to go back in. I gotta go back inside the thing. And I gotta go back down in the mine, back down in that cave system to make more of the other stuff. Let's go back down into the caves to grab more metal. Dies. Beetle things. Well, I'm going to try to gather as much metal and materials as I can from down here, because I know eventually this stuff's down here is going to run out. Nice. I've got color now. As far as I'm aware, that's all the metal material deposits we're going to get on this island. So whatever's left of the metal, I have to be able to make into the remaining parts I need to be able to actually set sail. I also need to build storage boxes on my thing so I can store away all my spare materials on the sky ship. Well, that tree basically almost destroyed itself completely. I remember there was some wood down here that I had forgotten to pick up. I gotta go find some more wood. I think I almost got enough materials to actually get what I want built. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? Alright, let's go out and make some metal. I honestly think that'll be a good spot to stop it because I need to go get a shower. I don't want to make too much more progress without spry. So if you like this live stream of our first little bit of the early access of Lost, guys, please do leave a like. And I'll see you again tomorrow when I get to work. Hopefully spry is actually available to play then. If not, we'll keep chugging along, but at a slower pace than with him here, because with him here it'll be more interesting and stuff, and he'll be like, you know, be his fascinated self, because he's been waiting on this game forever, so yeah. Anyways, Y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for watching. Well, I'd say thank y'all for